So this is spraying disinfectant in a boardroom using a Titan 440 airless sprayer with an HEA tip at about 2,000 pounds pressure. The tip size is an 11 thousandths tip. And we're fogging the area.
We're losing it.
And our demonstrator here has never sprayed before. This is his first time. This is the surface
Pretty
after done.
Pretty even, but also
It's covered.
yeah. We're just gonna see how this dries, huh?
Yeah.
So took about a minute to do the table area.
Yeah. It's pretty wet on the floor where you did where I did the chairs.
And so aiming at the chairs, you do get some material on the floor. We've done some electronics, no harm there. Did some computers in the other room as well.
Yeah.
This is the material. We started with about 2 gallons. We've done about a quarter of this room from the floor and the table, plus a couple offices. We did this office here, at least all the table area and seating area, and one of these cubicles, as well as a couple of the filing cabinets here. We've used about a ½ gallon of material. So there's 2 tips that are being suggested, a 4/11 and a 5/17. 5/17 would be for heavy carpet application. 4/11 is for more hard surfaces like tables, work areas. And to do the areas we've shown, that cubicle, these benches, and about a quarter of the boardroom or the conference room in there with all the flooring, and then this small office area here, basically everywhere in the workspace except on this side, we've used about a ½ gallon of material. And it's taken about 5 to 10 minutes to do this entire space. And so this is using a Titan 440, what was traditionally an airless sprayer, to spray disinfectant, and is working fairly well.
I heard the RKE guy talking about the need to be outside air. You have to do
Ventilation.
and different with your ventilation is what they said.
You just gotta be careful with the product.
You gotta be careful. I mean, I think the foggers would have a bigger. PJ was, we were demoing down at One Oxford. It hung in the air a lot longer than this does. So whenever he was fogging One Oxford in the lobby, he stayed away from the fire extinguisher because it hangs longer than this does. You know?
It's actually better.
It's your dwell. I mean, the dwell time is. You couldn't get any other better dwell time. I don't see how you could.
But no, I think you could be up to 4 feet away and still get good cover.
This is drying really
With
nice.
this being at the pressure that it's at.
The only, I guess, the question that we have to have is if this product just withstands everything here and doesn't damage anything, do we feel good enough about going out and doing it, you know, preventatively or whatever?
I would. I mean, this is drying perfect.
Paul from West Point 2 said that he's found that the Virex messes up the stainless and the metal fixture.
It'll streak it.
Yeah. So, I mean, but that's the only.
But there's no
feedback.
damage, it's the same, Nick, when we take the Clorox wipes, and you do an elevator call button, it
Yeah.
looks like shit afterwards.
Right.
It's disinfectant, but it doesn't aesthetically look good.
Yeah.
But at least you're not disinfectant.
Showcase the Titan 440 to spray disinfectant in a couple of their spaces.
You just see how it curls.
Yep, and this was all paper that was sprayed with disinfectant. It does curl slightly using the sprayer. It's tolerable, but there would be some curling as the material dries. Dry time's been about 10 minutes at this point, and we're pretty well dry out here.
So it's actually highlighting.
These are chairs that were sprayed.
But John, I think we could put together a cart with that sprayer on it, batteries.
All right, and we're gonna do this entire room at this point. What'd you say, there's about 400 square feet in here, something like that? 2, 3?
It's like 16 by 20.
So around 400. Maybe 253.
Tom, you pull them chairs out.
Where do you want it? Oh.
Just pull them back so I can spray the seats.
Go around.
There's no electrostatic charge with this material, but the primary benefit that the electrostatic would potentially give you is typically with a grounded surface. So if these metal legs were fully down to the ground, this might be grounded, but without a tester we wouldn't know. You would get some wrapping so that you wouldn't have to physically hit all surfaces with traditional aiming, but that's one of the primary advantages. And then there could be some benefit to the material staying a little stronger on the surface if it's a vertical surface, but for the most part, if you don't over apply it, it's pretty not excessive, and you don't get a lot of runs, and you do get a
Yeah,
fair
it's
volume.
just, I mean, I have done some painting before, so it's, you don't want to get it puddled,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the key.
You've done pretty much this entire space, almost, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that took all of 3 minutes. So again, the Titan 440 with Benefect-like product, and we are down now to probably about a gallon of material, and we've done quite a bit of space. Yeah.
Spray the windows, spray it off.
It's sprayed. Well, look at that move through there. You can see it hanging. Good.
We move it down?
Yeah. Seems to be the variable.